Residents of Northeast Philadelphia's Holmesburg neighborhood are in the middle of a legal battle that could go all the way to the state Supreme Court. It all began 3 years ago when residents became aware of plans to open a methadone clinic called the Healing Way on the corner of Frankfort Avenue and Decatur Street. The community quickly took legal action to prevent the clinic, which aims to treat heroin addicts, from opening. The case went through the Zoning Board and the Court of Common Pleas before Pennsylvania's Commonwealth Court issued a ruling in March in favor of the Healing Way, allowing them to open, citing the Americans with Disabilities Act, which prohibits discrimination against medical facilities.
Medicine is medicine, and we can't, unfairly differentiate one treatment versus another.
Holmesburg Civic Association President Richard Frizzell says that the clinic's owners are taking advantage of those laws.
When the Supreme Court passed their decision, maybe they thought of the absolute worst case scenario. We found it here.
Community leaders say that they aren't against those looking for treatment for drug addiction, but this corner in this neighborhood is not the place to do it.
The proposed site for the clinic is on the corner of a busy intersection, across the street from a daycare center, a church, and a children's dance studio, not to mention dozens of residential homes.
There's houses within 500 feet. There is a school, a daycare, plenty of businesses that they'll feel they'll be negatively impacted by this business opening up. Heard from several businesses that will close their doors and they will leave their businesses. Many dozens of homeowners have said they'll put their houses up for sale.
This is absolutely a negative impact. And to the police captains, crime's going to go up. The police captains just say crime's going to go up.
Another issue driving a wedge between the clinic owners and residents is the lack of communication between the two parties.
I invited them to our community meeting. Their response was, we'll meet with the community after we're open, and we've heard nothing about a community meeting since then.
Let's have a open dialogue about what we can do to give people assurance that this was not going to be something that they should be upset about. And everyone was like, no, that's not the conversation. The conversation is, when are you guys leaving?
Residents are waiting to find out if the state Supreme Court will hear the case. But in the meantime, the owners of the Healing Way are free to open their business, and, according to Mr. Primavera, they plan to. For Temple TV News, this is Sarah Patterson.